Hi, I'm Tom Smith, and I'm doing a series of these daily messages. Yesterday, I spoke about God's will, how it intersects with our decision making, and the idea of looking to the past in order to discover how that might work in your life. Today, I'd like to deal with what I consider to be one of the central points of at least my belief about how God works in our life and what God wants us to do today. And that is look at loving. That is the central message of Jesus, I think what God wants of us. And so our doing God's will today means to learn loving. And I'm going to put that in learning loving because both of those words are active, present, ongoing experiences. We don't really learn love. We continue to learn and we continue to love. So it's an active approach to this central message of learning loving. In all things, and I found this in my life, in all things, the best question you can ask is what is the loving thing to do? That's always the right question, whether it's good times or difficult times. How do you respond to those events in your lives? In my case, it hit me the hardest after our daughter died by suicide. What was my response to that? What had to be my response to that? And if I follow what I think is God's will as God visits us in our lives, is to raise that same question. What is the loving thing to do? It's always the right question, like I say. The answers are what's the problem, because it's often very, very difficult to determine what the best, most loving reaction is to what I initiate or what happens to me in life. But you can always be comfortable and confident that if you start with that question, how do I respond to this situation in my life or to this person in my life? How do I respond with love? And we are always open to and need to be in a loving position if we are to stay with God's will. It's always the right question. So maybe take that for today as your Lenten reflection. Thank you.